seeing all kinds of things out there. Some areas seeing rain, others seeing some light snow falling tonight.
Yeah, we haven't seen that in a very, very long time. The northern mountains also getting hit tonight, and that's where our Mark Ronchetti is tonight, live up in Red River. Mark?
Do you guys think I had to maybe leave town to break the streak? Is that what we needed here?
I think that's what we, I think.
Yeah.
Whatever it takes, Mark.
Yeah.
If we'd known, we would have sent you out of town. Yeah, days ago, weeks ago.
Yeah, I probably should have left a long time ago. Yeah, understandable. I appreciate it. Well, guys, I tell you what's interesting tonight is that a lot of what's falling, especially up here across the northern mountains, is sticking to the roads, and the roads are icy as you go from Cuesta here into Red River down into the rest of the Enchanted Circle, Moreno Valley toward Angel Fire. We're expecting roads to deteriorate later on tonight because they're going to get some more much-needed snow during the overnight hours and through at least the first half of tomorrow. What's interesting about the system is it comes in from Arizona. It is packing a pretty good moisture punch. So let's break down exactly what's going on here with the advisories. And we have winter weather advisories all across northern New Mexico, essentially from Rio Arriba County up through here in Taos County, Colfax County, all across the northern third of the state. We'll get into snow amounts in just a few minutes, but this goes through Thursday evening, and of course the winter storm warnings north of Durango and Pagosa Springs for over a foot of snow. Let's take a look at the radar, show you what's going on here. The band that pushed through Albuquerque is now weakening as it heads up through the Sandias, sort of breaking apart here. Again, no one of these bands is going to be a huge deal, but there is another one out to the west, which you can see that could end up being a factor a little bit later on in the evening and during the overnight hours here, and that's the possibility, just pushing a few of these bands through. Yeah, it could get a little tricky on the roads tomorrow morning as well. A wider look here at the radar across the state shows we are starting to see some snow fill in the northern mountains, but we anticipate a little later on tonight as that trough continues to pass on through. Snow's going to set in here across the north in a little more of a significant way, but we are picking up showers across portions of southeastern New Mexico, Sacramento Mountains. Some very good news here because initially it looked like it would only be the north, but at least we're squeezing some moisture out, and as you can see out to the west, it looks pretty good as well. Meanwhile, the currents here in the metro area, we're looking at 35 degrees right now. Definitely cool. We've seen the temperatures come down. A lot of the snow that falls here will melt fairly quickly, but if we get a few more rounds, we drop that temperature a little bit lower, things could be tricky tomorrow morning. Across the north, we're looking at temperatures mainly in the 20s out there right now, 30s in central sections, and down to the south, holding on to some 40s around southwestern New Mexico out to the southeast. A cool night thanks to cold air already in place. A wider look here shows our storm on the satellite and radar as it comes from west to east across the state here, and it's a good looking little system as it comes through. So what we're anticipating is more of these showers working their way through and obviously accumulating snows here across the northern mountains tonight. Now let's break down this storm as it comes through. What we anticipate during the early overnight hours is that moisture continues to ride up with the lows it slides on through, or really with the trough as it slides on through here. So that's going to continue to get the west in the act for showers, especially up north here. West facing slopes will have the best chance to pick up snow throughout the early overnight hours and really into the early morning hours tomorrow. But then the east slopes are going to turn into a real concern area here along the I-25 corridor, east slopes of the northern mountains, because we're going to get a nice combination of the low and the cold front pushing its way through across the northeastern portion of the state and really across the east as a whole. East mountains could be looking at some snow as well. And the metro area will continue with the chance of showers in and out throughout the night tonight and into tomorrow. So the system is doing its job. Now let's break out the snow projections here by area to give you an idea of what we expect. We start off in the northwest and southwestern Colorado, where we could see over a foot of snow, Durango Mountain Resort and out into Wolf Creek, Durango the town, out into Farmington, an inch or two of snow, definitely a possibility. Meanwhile, Chama looking at 3 to 6 inches, Los Alamos 2 to 6, and Alamosa looking at a trace. And as you get over into the rest of the northern mountains here, should be a pretty good system here across the board. Here in Red River, 5+ inches of snow, Taos Ski Valley 6 to 12, Angel Fire 6 to 10, and Eagle Nest 5 to 10. And as you get out into the northeast, we're not looking at as much here, but still definitely 2 to 4 a possibility around Raton. Las Vegas, a few inches a possibility as well. And again, across the south, mainly going to see things lesser amounts. But in the metro area, trace to an inch or two is not out of the question up in the foothills at this point. Sandias and Manzanos, 2 to 4 inches, and Santa Fe 1 to 2 inches. And of course, the roads could be an issue real quick on these. We're going to shoot them real quick. I-25, Highway 64, Highway 285, all a concern tonight. 64 was a mess earlier. And again, you got to watch out here because as this snow falls, it will pack down on the roads. Let's go region by region across the area. For tomorrow, we'll continue with cold temperatures throughout the southern Colorado area with cloudy skies and snow, and obviously snow piling up in the San Juans. Meanwhile, in the northwest, temperatures here for the most part in the 30s. Snow showers overnight and into early tomorrow before things quiet a bit. Southwest, showers tonight, and then a spot mix possible in throughout the day tomorrow. A few showers tonight as well possible across southeastern New Mexico, but then tomorrow, what we'll see is a little boost in the temps out there, and we'll end up with breezy conditions. Meanwhile, northeast, it is going to be cool tomorrow with, again, an inch or two of snow, a possibility out there, and much colder temps Wednesday into Thursday. Northern mountains, we continue with the snow for tomorrow, especially first half of the day before things start to quiet down. Meanwhile, out to the east mountains, temperatures here for the most part in the 30s and 40s with partly cloudy skies and snow showers, and again, 2 to 4 inches, maybe a little more than that as you get up tomorrow morning. Metro area, during the day, showers will be a possibility, and again, overnight, some snow showers definitely possible as well. 7-day forecast shows another storm possibility coming in here. There's actually 2. Thursday and into Friday as well, you guys, and we're going to be, of course, going through all of it on Twitter at KRQE Mark, but a lot going on here. We are seeing some snow showers, but the road's definitely tricky from Bobcat Pass over into the Moreno Valley, you guys, and again, the snow here hasn't even really begun yet.
All right, Mark, thank you very much. We'll check back in just a little bit.